Hello, Leos, and welcome to your April 2024 reading. So, I meditated on your energy for this month. And this month, of course, we will have solar eclipse, new moon in Aries, and the beginning of the month. Aries season is the beginning of, the new cycle of the year. And at the end of the month, we will have the full moon in Scorpio, which will ask of us to go look deep inside the waters to see if something needs to be processed, something needs to die, to be purified, to be transformed. So in a season starting with fire, here, as at the end of the month we're entering Taurus season, we will have the full moon in Scorpio. So the first card that came out is the Two of Cups. So right away this will speak of your mirrors. For some of you, you come in the month and maybe there's a special mirror in your life, let's call it like that, because this can be a partnership, a friendship, yes, a new love interest. It can be the mirror between you and a family member. It can be all sorts of things. Even, you and the tree, whatever. There it is, Two of Cups. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Now that is interesting because it signifies that there's something that needs to be understood, because the Wheel of Fortune have been turning in reverse, maybe when it comes to that mirror. And then we will have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This can be many things. So it could be you not being single anymore, you finally understanding here your worth and value and how it was mirrored. We'll see. So under your Two of Cups, we have the Three of Cups. Two of Cups, Three of Cups, the mirror, the social surrounding, the shape of my emotions, my capacity to celebrate and receive abundance, harvest, and so on. And under that, I have the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Two nines. We're getting close to the end of a cycle, but the nines are kind of the last number before the tens. The tens is the accomplishment of Malkut, and the nines usually are ruled by the moon, the unconscious, the subconscious. So, and when they're in reverse, they're even more hidden. So when it comes to mirrors in my life, people in my life, an underground anxiety and force field of protection because I'm expecting something. So look, let's, of course, under our Wheel of Fortune in reverse, we have a Ten of Pentacles. So this has been going on for a long time, and it will ask of us to make a decision in the name of peace, serenity, our intuition, our creativity, to have access to water, or even our vision of Ace of Cup, what it is. Under the Nine of Pentacles, we have you, Queen of Wands, your feminine, what you attract. And we have the King of Swords. So that means that at the end of the month, you're actually making a decision here. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cup. So it could be this new offer of an Ace of Cup here. And you have to decide if you're going to take it or not. And of course, this does not have to be automatically a romantic proposal, because the Ace of Cup is a lot, it's your whole sacral chakra, okay? It's your whole capacity to receive high vibration. It is filled with possibilities. It is your emotional state to begin with. So, let's see. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Leos for the month of April 2024. Time. All right. So, Two of Cups. What is the Two of Cups for Leos here? Ooh, okay. All right. So, we have, here's our full moon in Scorpio. We have death, a transformation of a connection. Here's our King of Swords, or maybe our truth, our expressing ourselves. It could be a connection in what we want to invest in. It can be around work, but it is related to us investing in this world, the truth around it, and it needs to transform. So, let's look at that Three of Cups. Three of Cups. So maybe you've partnered with people that were not lifting up your empire. So here with the Three of Cups, I have the Four of Swords and I have the Nine of Cups. So there's, with the card of social, there's the card of reclusion, healing, to be ourselves, content and happy. For a lot of you, maybe you are going to clear out, yes, beliefs inside and things like that. We do have the Two of Swords, but also maybe people, situations, people you've invested in, or that, there's this kind of retraction happening and observing of what is actually going on. Because here, let's see, what is this? You're going to, with the purification, you're actually going to, here's the Two of Cups again. You're going to release what puts you in this situation. Here I have the Magician with the Two of Cups, but it's with the King of Wands in reverse. And that's when we're mirroring, either it puts us in a position where we're passive, where we're not in our power of what we want, or we have to deal with somebody else's wants and needs, because the King of Wands in reverse, we could be dealing with a narcissist, we could be dealing with, hyper passive people outside of us, and how you've been hurt by that, you will see mirrors of this in your surroundings, in some of the mirrors, the, associations you have. And so this realization, and probably the last full moon in Libra helped you to see things, because you come in the month like this. Maybe you distanced yourself from a couple of friends, associations and whatnot, because you're kind of noticing this. Wheel of Fortune. So for the Wheel of Fortune to start changing things, we need to understand and make the decision. That's why there's an Ace of Sword on top. So here with it, I have the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So we want him. Like I was saying, on top there's the Sphinx with the sword. And the Sphinx is a keeper of knowledge, keeper of divine energies, okay? Or name it like you want, treasures. But in order to pass through him, for him to allow you to get in the chamber, the next level chamber, you always have to answer the riddle. Why were things like that? Why do I actually have to heal from connections, friends, lovers, family, whatever, that bring anxiety and make me on the super defensive? Because I cannot just still be unconsciously with a force field around me and actually connecting with people. It doesn't work. So here, the Fool is like, I'm jumping, but I do not understand what created what before. So that's why here, this needs to be conscious here. Let's look at that 10 of Pentacles. All right, so the door is there, but you cannot remain in your status quo. The Four of Cups is kind of a stagnant energy where things on an emotional level do not change because we cannot see that cup. And so we're like, oh yes, I would like a connection, but, yes, but, yes, but. What I've lived before, what I've experienced, you know, like if you would be somebody that would like to meet someone, let's say you're single, let's use the romantic aspect, but it's good for every aspect. If we use the romantic aspect, here are the 3 cups, been there, done that. If my only reference in a partnership where I can build the next 20 years, 10 of Pentacles, is based on what I've known only, then I'm limiting myself. And then my mind will be yes, but, kind of stuck in the wheel. And slowly that wheel will show me exactly what my fear is about. So here, this month, there's a threshold for you to cross on the other side where you don't need to have anxiety and a force field. So for that, though, I need to make a decision about what, for me, love is. 2 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like you're going to say yes to the passion, but when it comes to the commitment, the old stuff will still be hindering the pentacle part, where you're going to be able to ground this. Let's look at the end of the month here, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so we have the 3 of Wands, opening ourselves to the possibility, but we're still a bit conflicted about it. All right, Queen of Wands. I kept the 5 in my hands, 2 of Wands. We have to make the decision, but we have to be conscious of, is there a new way that I have no reference to of how a relationship, a grounded, committed relationship is? Or do I think I will lose my own independence in an association? What is my definition of independence? Is my wholeness going to become half of something? Or am I going to be a whole walking beside a whole person? And this is what is going to be. We're going to build something together that we enjoy. that maybe we love and we can share. It's gonna put me outside of my comfort zone, because maybe that's not how you did it before. Maybe before you had to protect yourself, and there was a lot of stress and anxiety when it came to partnering with people. Let's look at the King of Swords. We have Temperance, and here's the Four of Wands. At the end of the month, you're going to see the new way of doing things, where maybe the other one will not be a source of something that takes from you, where something you have to protect yourself from, and more something where you can join and receive with. It's subtle, but it's there. And it's going to make a difference once you make your decision about it. It's going to change your perspective of love, of association. And love is vast. It can be between, like I was saying, you and a business partner, a family member, a romantic partnership also, but even you and the divine, there's a relationship. So all of this is ready to turn the moment that you will kind of allow within yourself that things can be on a level that you have no reference to, where you wouldn't lose what makes you whole going into a relationship. So, all right, my Leos, a change of perspective of love, or how should we call this? New way to love or to be loved is the same thing. So, it's an art. On this, my beautiful Leos, I am sending you all my love and light. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. If you want a private reading, there's a description below with a website. You just go on it. It's very user-friendly. Thank you for subscribing. It helps grow the channel. And also thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on the new moon and full moon, I ask the divine to give you back in the shape that is the most beneficial for you. So enjoy this month of transformation and rebirth, and may it serve you at your best. All my love and light, and I'll see you next month.